What's going on, everybody? RJ Ochoa here from SB Nation's bloggingtheboys.com. Hope all is well wherever you are. We hope you're happy, safe, healthy, and here is your daily update for Tuesday, October 5th. Life is good for the Dallas Cowboys, of course. Week 4 officially in the books, thanks to the Los Angeles Chargers defeating the Las Vegas Raiders on Monday Night Football. Those Chargers are 3-1. They look like one of the very best teams in the NFL, and that one, their lone loss, did come against the Dallas Cowboys, and that is a very interesting thing when you consider kind of the scope of the NFL and where we're at. There's only one unbeaten team left now. It's the Arizona Cardinals. That's the reason I wore red today. It's not. That joke made a lot more sense in my head. But still, it's nice to see that the Cowboys win against the Chargers continues to look better and better and better. I wonder if that will be the case with the Carolina Panthers, who do host the Philadelphia Eagles this week, by the way. But back to the Cowboys. I mean, everything is really good. I think that, we're now in the month of October, and this is when football starts to get a little bit more serious. Every team in the NFL has now played 4 games. So we have a really good idea in terms of what every single team is and really what every single team is not. You think about it, a year ago at this time when the Cowboys were going into their game against the New York Giants, it was this same week, by the way. This defense was awful. This defense couldn't do anything. The Cowboys were, 1-3, the opposite of where they're at right now. And things were falling apart. Things were already very broken. Obviously, the Cowboys suffered a horrific injury with Dak Prescott this particular week. If you didn't know, it's basically the 1-year anniversary of Dak Prescott's injury this Sunday against the New York Giants. Same team, same building. So lots of emotions going on in the building. But everything does feel very different, and that's a good thing. The Cowboys seem like one of the best teams in the NFL. I do power rankings every Tuesday at bloggingtheboys.com, and I have the Cowboys as the 7th best team. You can make an argument, I think, that they should be a little bit higher. Maybe you want to put them against or ahead of teams like the Buffalo Bills, for example. But I think that we're all at a place where we're definitely encouraged, and we're definitely excited, and we're definitely more encouraged and excited than we anticipated being at season's beginning. But we definitely still want to see some more. We've all been burned a lot by the Cowboys, and so it's nice to know that they're surprising us. It's nice to know that they know that there's a lot more left to do, and it's nice to know that things are kind of starting to settle for them, because for the last few weeks things have been really terrible for the Cowboys. You think about as soon as they lost to the Buccaneers, it was Michael Gallup's out with a calf strain, Lyle Collins is suspended, Dorrance Armstrong, DeMarcus Lawrence has a broken foot, Dorrance Armstrong's missing time, Ty Nsekhe has heat exhaustion, Donovan Wilson has a groin issue, Randy Gregory had to miss a game due to COVID. And through all of that, the Dallas Cowboys are 3-0. They are undefeated. They are perfect. And reinforcements should be coming very soon. We'll get to that in just a moment. Now, Amari Cooper hasn't missed any games, obviously, but he did have the rib issue that he suffered against the Buccaneers in the lone loss of the season so far. Had the hamstring pop up against the Carolina Panthers. Well, Stephen Jones spoke on Monday on 105.3 The Fan. Mike McCarthy also spoke in his press conference the day after the game. And they both noted that all things really do seem well with Amari Cooper. I think the fact that Amari re-entered the game is probably the most positive sign here. So it does seem like everything is going to be fine. I know everybody's always a little bit worried here, but Amari is just somebody who plays through everything. That's kind of who Amari Cooper has been as a member of the Dallas Cowboys. And so all is well here. No need to panic. Everything's good when it comes to Amari, and that is exciting. But on the other side of that, players who have been out that do seem to be on their way back, according to both Stephen Jones and Mike McCarthy. Keanu Neal has been on the COVID list, another player the Cowboys have been without. It does seem like he is going to be available to them this week. What's more is Ty Nsekhe, who had the heat exhaustion, has been cleared to play. I think it makes sense to keep Terrence Steele at right tackle, at least over these next 2 games while Lyle Collins is still out, and operate with Ty Nsekhe as your swing tackle. Terrence has earned that job, and so the fact that the Cowboys will have Ty back is certainly a good thing. You definitely want to have all your players available to you, but Terrence Steele has really come along, and that is something that I think has surprised all of us, which is ultimately a very good thing. I mentioned Dorrance Armstrong a little while ago, who's obviously been out a little while. Is someone that does seem a little bit further away, according to both Stephen Jones and Mike McCarthy. So this might not be the week that he returns. However, Carlos Watkins, Cowboys defensive tackle, should be back and operational for them this week against the New York Giants. So that is exciting as well. Cowboys are starting to get a little bit healthy. NFL seasons are a marathon, so it's important to remember what's happening in week 5 isn't necessarily something that's going to be the case in week 10 or 12 or 15. But nice to see that that reinforcements are coming for the Cowboys. It's Tuesday, which means it's Power Rankings Day and last day before the Cowboys get ready for their next game. They are hosting the New York Giants this week, their last home game before the bye. They visit the New England Patriots next Sunday and then go on their break and then visit the Minnesota Vikings before returning for a couple of games in a row. But the times are good. The times are here, and the times are really exciting. So we're excited to, keep talking about the Cowboys. We will have a live roundtable discussion later on today here on the Block and the Boys YouTube channel at 5 p.m. Central Time. If you'd like to join us, we would certainly appreciate you there. But for now, thanks for joining us here, everybody. See you next time.